Third point, the woman's poverty was not her state of consciousness. She was demonstrating a different kind of theology that the hardships in her life had tried to take away from her. Hardship can make you a taker. And that's the kind of world we live in, where people take what they want and they step on people for what they want, because it's very competitive out here. But she remained a giver. That was her gift. She was operating in her gift of giving. She made the conscious choice to be a giver because her father is rich in houses and land. He holds the power of the world in his hands. She gave because she had it to give. It's a blessing to be able to give, because that means you got something to give. It was her last, and she wanted to make it count. It was the last that she had, and she wanted to make it count. I've accumulated things in my life. Let me tell you this story. And sometimes you invest in things that you invest in so that you have something on the side. Well, I had lived out all of my investments at this point, and I had one gold coin left. One of my nieces, I love my nieces. They're like my children. What can I say? One of my nieces did what I wanted her to do, what we wanted her to do, and that was she graduated from college. Now, I pondered the possibilities of going to a coin shop and cashing that coin in. I could get about $350. I could buy her a gift. I could pay some bills, and I could live off of that coin for another day. But I thought and I thought and I thought, here she is. I need to reward her for accomplishing what we had wanted her to accomplish. So I gave her the coin because I wanted to make it count for her accomplishment. Now, the lessons the orchid taught me, I don't know about you, is that into every life, some fertilizers got to fall. Seasons change, and you need to know what season you happen to be living in. There will be seasons where you will accumulate much, and it's almost too much for one person or a family to contain. There will be seasons when there is very little that comes into the house, and you're barely able to keep the utilities going. The orchids taught me it's good to know when it's time to come in to the house for protection from the elements. You see, God saved the best for last, and He gave us Jesus. You see, Jesus was being bothered by the scribes, the chief priests, and the elders in the temple that day. And they continued to follow him around to get an opportunity to stop his ministry. And so on a Thursday night, they had a kangaroo court. And on Friday, they nailed him to a cross. He did it for you, and he did it for me. And he died on Friday. They put him in a borrowed tomb. But on Sunday morning, he got up. to claim life and life eternal for us, God gave us Jesus. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever believeth on him shall not perish. There's a blessing in enduring. God will send somebody your way when you need a job the most and give you a job on the spot. God will send somebody when that old raggedy car breaks down, will send you a master mechanic to repair. God will send you somebody when all your bills cannot be paid. They'll see the need, they have the resources, and they give it to you. Why? Because you've been faithful over a few things. God blesses us all these blessings that he has for us will come upon us. It'll come upon you. You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. You will be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. The Lord will grant that your enemies will rise up against you, but will not defeat you. They will come at you in one direction, but flee in 7 other different directions. I know. I'm preaching about what I know and not what I heard. The Lord will bless you in the land, and he will prosper you if you remain faithful. Though you might not see, God sees you. God knows that you've been faithful for 57 years. Keep on being faithful. It's he who has sustained you, and he will restore whatever time or the adversary attempts to destroy. And he'll make you better, not bitter. You just hold on to God's unchanging hand and know when it's time to come in to the house.